What's going on, everybody? This is Al from NCAA 06 Revival, and I wanted to take a bit of a break from the Dynasty videos and start doing some more tutorial videos. I had a comment and a request about that not too long ago, and I thought it was a pretty good idea to get back into that a little bit. Maybe in the future I could do like a half and half, half Dynasty videos, half straight up tutorial / teaching videos. That's the point of the blog and the YouTube channel to begin with, is for you guys to learn what I have went through all these years with 06, and hopefully you can take that and apply it to your game. And today I want to break down a video, a play, in fact. It is from I-form twin tight end formation. It is called PA Rollout. Now, you've seen PA Rollout in other formations before, and this play is really nifty. It's a play that what I would consider just a perfect setup play in terms of you don't have to do anything in terms of pre-snap. You don't have to bother with hot routes. You don't have to bother with motion. It's set up perfectly in terms of you don't have to have any bad routes involved. All the routes available to you are great. And as you can see here on the screen, there are 3 routes in this formation, and we're going to break down all of them using the usual method of breaking down, all the different zone and man coverages you'll face. Really neat. It's a super simple play. I think you'll enjoy it. Hopefully you'll get something out of it. Okay, we're going to call PA Rollout. We're going to go up against a 4-3-3. It doesn't really matter what defense you go up against. It all applies. So for now, what I want to do is we're going to go to the start menu. We're going to go to practice type, and we're going to do offensive only first. That way we get acclimated to our routes. Go PA Rollout. Now, as you can tell from this as is, it is a right hash concept. I'll show you how to do it on the left hash here in a minute, but as of now, this is off the right hash. I'm already set up on the right hash, and I'm on the 20-yard line, which is fine. Okay, we just want to get acclimated to the routes for right now. It's no different regardless if it's man or zone, how hard you got to throw a pass. So we'll just go from left to right. You got square on pretty much a crossing route. What I like to do with him is just throw it as hard as I can every time. Doesn't matter. Just get used to throwing it as hard as you can. I'm holding on to the square button even after he catches it. Press and hold and hold and hold and keep on holding and let the computer handle the rest. We'll do it one more time. Just throw it as hard as you can. Just to overthrow him, we'll end it on a good one if we can. And he goes in for the score. All right. Next up, we'll go with triangle. Triangle is a flag route. What you could do here is just tap it. Basically, there's pretty much 3 types of button presses: a tap, a press, and a hold. This is pretty much between a press and a tap. I mean, if you could get the hang of just pretty much tapping it more or less, you can put it in the end zone, right in the corner for a touchdown. So we'll do it again. Do it a couple more times. Again, I'm just doing a basic press to tap. Just get a little lob over, because you're going to be throwing over the defender's head quite a bit if you throw it to him. And we'll do it one more time. He makes his cut, and we'll just try to throw it basically as light as we can for the most part. Okay. The last route is this little out route. Now, this is the reason why this play works so well. This out route is incredible. This is your other tight end. He runs just a basic out route. He does a little stutter step before he breaks to the sideline. No different here. We're going to throw it as hard as we can after he makes his break. Snap the ball. He makes a little cut, and we're going to throw it as hard as we can and let him cut upfield. We're going to hold the button. Hold it. I'm just going to let the computer handle the rest. Again, just hold the button. Let him handle the rest. And we'll do it one more time. We'll go on a high note if we can. See if we can make a catch, make a better throw this time. A little bit better there. Okay. Now you're acclimated to how you're supposed to throw it to these routes. Now we'll go up against man coverage, and we'll break down kind of what you need to know. So let's go back to practice type, and let's go to normal. No, let's go to pass skeleton first. I forgot. Let's do pass skeleton. That way we get acclimated to going up against man without having to worry about the rush. And let's click P rollout. 4-3 is fine. And we're going to do a Thunder Green. This is a cover 0. As usual, in man defense in this game, you got cover 0, 1, and 2. So we're going to do a Thunder Green. So against cover 0, you got, I mean, all 3 options are technically viable. But if you want to go over the top, you can go to triangle. That is our deep route. So we can try to go to him. If you could throw a little bit higher than what I've done there, that'd be great. So we'll just try it again. Pretty good throw there. Try it again. See if he makes his break and throw it. The flag route is not my favorite route, but if the accuracy is there, it's kind of tough to stop. That's a great defensive play there. We'll try it again. We'll end it on a high note, but basically cover 0, both safeties are coming down. You notice, and I can show you another one. We can go here. You notice that free safety was double teaming the wide receiver over there. Let's just go back to P rollout. Make it a little more clear. Let's go pick another one. Monster Green should work. Okay. Again, it's just another cover 0. Both safeties are going to try to come down. We'll try to throw it over the top. Not a very good throw. Bad throw there. Again, it's a good option if you can make the throw. Now, that's a little bit better throw right there. He just kind of overthrew it. But you get the point. Okay. Otherwise, you can still go to the other ones. I can go to square, hit as hard as I can. He can pick up a solid 10 yards. We can try it again. Single coverage. Just throw it to him as hard as you can. We'll try to end it on a high note. That was almost intercepted. That was smart on my part. Let's try it again. Much better throw. Now let's go to our main beater. It's like a when in doubt, throw it to circle. Let's go to that route. Just drop the ball. Let's try it again. Pick up a few yards there. If the pass is spot on, it should be 5 yards, more or less. If he has to come back forward, it's going to be a little bit less. If it's a little over his head, he may get a little extra yards. I mean, there's a lot of variables. But otherwise, again, just throw it as hard as you can. And it's very hard for his defender to make a play on that. Okay. Now let's go against cover 1. PA rollout. And let's do a cover 1. Let's do a dog gold. Again, now it's all basic man concepts. If you don't feel comfortable giving it the triangle, by all means, just go to square or circle. Whichever one's your best player. Here, I can go to square. I got an impact or wide receiver, so I may go to him. Or if I got a real stud tight end, I can move, try to give it to him if I can. Either way, they're both great man beaters. I could go to cover 2, but it doesn't make a difference because it's the same concept. Or same thing, you don't have to worry about it. We can go PA rollout. We can go up against cover 2. No different. I see 2 high safeties. I can go to square, or I can go to circle. If he'd have made the catch, that would have been a guaranteed 5 yards. Okay, that's all you really need to know about man. Now against zone. Zone is very simple. You give it to circle. I repeat, when in doubt, give it to circle, especially against zone. We can go up against a cover 3. I'm not going to show you 2 and 4 because it doesn't make a difference. Look how wide open he can get sometimes. Look at that. Cover 3, guaranteed big yardage. Bad throw. We can try it again. Perfect throw right there. We can try against cover 2. Again, he gets open. And the reason why he gets open against cover 2, and you can see this corner here, you're not reading the corner. You don't have to with this play. But when in doubt, as usual, the corners like to go for the high read. You notice this is a high-low read technically, even though you're not really reading the corner. You got a tight end going over the top and the tight end going underneath. But in NCAA Football 06, the corners tend to go to the high read, leaving the short guy open pretty much every time. We can do it again. Bada bing, bada boom, pick up 7 yards. Cover 4, that's the other one. Cover 4. Again, doesn't matter. Wide open. 10 yards. You'd love it if the defense goes against zone when you call this play. It's great against man too. We got 2 options, but zone is even better because we can have a guy wide open to make a play. Again, super simple play. There's not much to really know. You got guys that can get open. Now there's 2 things I want to show you. First, this is a 2 tight end formation. Now your number 1 tight end by default is on the line. In this case, you look here, it's number 88 for me. 80 is our circle. He's the one that gets open pretty much on every play or on every snap with this play. So if you want, you could switch the tight ends via sub package. You see sub package at the bottom, it's circle. We can go to, it is called tight end flip. What does it do? It moves our number 1 tight end out to the H-back spot. If you want to use it that way. In case you don't have 2 good tight ends, you only got 1 decent one. This is what I would use, tight end flip. Because I'm sure you'll have other formations in your playbook where you want your number 1 tight end on the line. But in this case, you may want to flip it via this sub package. The other thing I want to show you, we'll put this back to normal because I like the backup tight end for this team is actually a little bit faster. So I like him at that spot. Now I want to show you if you flip it. Now remember, normally when you run play action, as is, it's better with a right-handed quarterback. It's a little bit quicker, depending on the play. Thankfully, all PA rollout plays, it doesn't matter if you flip the play or not. The quarterback's going to come out quick. And what I mean by that, we'll go back to the play, and I'll just click a random play. It doesn't matter. It's quick. Boom. He's ready to make a play. If I flip it on some other play action plays, it takes him forever. Thankfully, with this play, we don't have to worry about that, and I'll show you. We can go PA rollout, and we're going to flip it, and we're going to do this off the left hash. So if you really love this play and you're on the left hash and you need it, flip the play and use it on the left hash. I just went random here, so I don't even know what they're going to call. Looks like they may be in man. It doesn't matter. We're going to just go to tight end over here. No, they're in zone. Big play. Notice how quick the quarterback was. Just as quick as off the left hash by flipping it. Doesn't matter if you got a lefty or right-handed quarterback. You can use it off either hash with no problems whatsoever. We can run that one more time. Look how wide open he is on this particular play. Get a little juke there. Great play. Okay, the only other thing I really want to show you here is you would think this would be a great goal line play. And we can try this. And I've had some success with it. I suggest you don't really use this much on the goal line. If you're on the goal line, just run the ball. Keep it simple. It's great against man coverage. Now, here's what we're going to do. You see goal line right here. Now, you see at the bottom left, random formation. Again, what that does is it just picks random plays out of that formation to go up against your play. I'll just do random formation for now. We'll put it like on the 2-yard line. Okay, let's make this a little bit simpler. Let's go here. Let's click PA rollout, and let's go with a man beat. Okay, we're going to go with man lock, your most basic man defense in this formation. Okay, man defense, go to square or circle. Now, you're pressed for space because we only got like 10 yards to work with. So triangle is going to be tough to give it to anyways. So square or circle is pretty fine. When in doubt, again, just go to circle. I think you're better off. If he's double teamed, I don't care. You should be able to make a play unless he just drops it or your quarterback just doesn't throw the ball well. Like that, he just overthrows it. When in doubt, I think you can just give it to your tight end and he can pick up the touchdown. As such. Now, zone is what is a little wearisome to me, and I'll show you why. Let's click PA rollout, and let's go up against a basic goal line zone. It's cover 2. The reason why I want to show you this is because of the cornerbacks, especially the one on the right. I showed you earlier, you have the cornerback usually likes to go for the high read. The problem we have here is the cornerback doesn't have a whole lot of space to cover. That's an advantage to him. He doesn't have to go back as far. He can stay where he's at and technically cover both tight ends. So if I try to go to circle, look where, he's right there to make a play. He has no reason to back up because we're at the end of the goal line in the back of the end zone. That's a lucky play right there. So if you see zone, you see that cornerback right there, I suggest you not bother with the play to begin with. You can try to do a PA rollout, or try to roll out literally and try to make a play, but I think you're causing yourself a whole lot more harm than good if you do that. That's why, it's at your own risk if you decide to call this play on the goal line. But if you bring it back here, and they decide, say it's 4th and 1, at what yard are we? Right, the 25-yard line. Look how much more wide open the tight end is. That is because of this corner. He has more field that he is forced to cover. And again, this is NCAA Football 06. The corners like to go a little bit high, like he does right there. He's scared to death of this dude right here. Therefore, your low man is going to be open more often than not. So just keep that in mind if you decide to do goal line. Again, I suggest you don't really bother. I think you could do something better, a la just run the ball. But everywhere else on the field, by all means, use this play. It's great. I love it. If you're a pro-style team, it's actually good for any offense. I don't care if you're a pass-happy spread guy. You got to have some goal line of some sort. If you want a good bunch, big type of formation, this is a great formation to roll with, especially if you have this play. PA rollout. It's just a good to get, when in doubt, give it to your tight end, or if you got a stud wide receiver, it's good for him. But when in doubt, it's really meant for a tight end. If you got a really awesome tight end, use this play. No reason not to. And what's even better about this formation, we'll go to normal. It's got all your basic run concepts. It's got ISO and slam and our power option, which is our toss, speed option, triple. It's got anything and everything. So if you are a pro-style team of some sort, if you are a spread team, it doesn't matter. I think this is a great formation to have in your offense, let alone for goal line purposes or the purpose of this video for PA rollout. Just to get a good tight end involved, I think you'll have no problems with it. So hopefully this was helpful. I think it's a nifty play to run. By all means, use it. Take advantage of it. I wish it's technically a zig out. If you notice on the screen here, it looks like a zig out. I can't find any other zig outs from that formation anywhere else in the game, so this is kind of it. So take advantage of it. Hopefully you'll make use of it. I'm out. Be good. I'll talk to you later.